Hello Chain Gang, welcome back to the Four Chains Travel and a bittersweet episode as we disembark from the beautiful Queen Victoria.
I wake up this morning and this is what I see. What am I doing in the picture?
I've been searching for the words to describe Trieste at sunrise, and I think it's you start with Albania and Montenegro, and then as you move along the coast you see what appears to be Amalfi, and then as you get a little further in, it looks like Croatia. And then you keep going and you see the domes, and it looks like Rome a little bit. And then you start to see the combination that sort of appears to be Milan with Amalfi in the background. And then you see the largest open square in Europe. And you realize all of this combined is Trieste, Italy. To see it at sunrise is just absolutely astonishing. Wow.
We're sad to be leaving the Queen Victoria because it was truly a special cruise full of great adventures. But we believe these clouds are going to be fading away just in time for us to explore this beautiful and historic city. We're actually staying here for a few days, but we're filming today's video like it was a port stop, which means everything you see on this video is within walking distance from where the ship docked and can be done in a single day.
We are in Trieste, Italy, and if you're in Trieste, Italy, and your background is Irish, it is a mortal sin not to go where we're going to go, which is Cafe San Marco, which is well known as the place where James Joyce, the famous Irish author, would get his coffee. And since then, it is such a big deal that it's now supposed to be both the most famous coffee shop, maybe in all of Italy, and also a library. So we're going to go check it out.
And I'm not talking because I really need a cup of coffee.
Yeah, she needs a cup of coffee bad, so.
There you go.
Okay, honey, we are at Cafe San Marco. We've got due cappuccini. You can't order cappuccino after noon in Italy. And we also, as you can see, got the pistachio tiramisu. You excited about it?
You can order cappuccino after noon in most places in Italy, but it's very frowned upon. It is not traditional custom.
So the question becomes, did you read James Joyce Ulysses in high school? You did not.
I did not.
Or at all? Yeah.
I did not.
I will admit to attempting to read it and thinking it was not very good and asking my teacher to give me the option of reading something else. You're going to revoke my Irish citizen, or I'm not an Irish citizen, but Irish heritage card on that probably. Angie originally said she didn't want anything to eat at all. I don't like having cappuccino on an empty stomach, so I got the tiramisu. But she's eating it. What do you think, honey?
I did miss all of the pistachio things that you can get in Italy. Even though tiramisu is not my favorite dessert, this one has pistachio, so it's great. I've missed this.
All right, hopefully I'll get a bite as well. And this is the bookstore/library. Ironically, they have one of these, but they do not seem to have a lot of James Joyce books, which is why this coffee shop is so famous. The other reason is that this used to be the hub that all of the coffee came through. So a lot of the coffee that you got throughout Italy came through Trieste. But they do have a lot of books, and if you're learning Italian, and you could read the biography about Caterina de Medici. Reading in Italian is a good way to learn the language. Marcus Aurelio.
We increasingly value cruise ports where you don't have to take a lengthy bus ride to the places you want to see, and Trieste gets an A+ in this category. As soon as you leave the port, there is what your mapping system will identify as Le Ragazze di Trieste, which is technically Le Sartine, translated as the seamstresses, who are sewing an Italian flag with a priceless backdrop. Then, you can continue down the beautiful promenade to another stunning photo op statue, Le Pescatore, translated as the fisherman. Subscribers know the water is Angie's spirit animal, so that was our choice. Or you can skip this and just cross the street to Piazza Unità, which is the largest sea-facing piazza in Europe at over 12,000 meters. The beauty of the setting has lent itself to some huge concerts, including Duran Duran, Iron Maiden, and Green Day.
Sulle braccia hanno i meccanismi.
Here we are at the Grand Canal. Not Grand Canal Venezia or Venice, but Trieste. And is it as great as the Grand Canal in Venice? Well, no, but if
That's why
you're
we're
here,
doing this first.
Yeah, it's still kind of nice. We will be in Venice in a few weeks, so you can see for yourself. All right, we are at the part of the Grand Canal where they have the monuments. Angie is posing next to the big silver coin replica for Maria Teresa Thaler. Yay! This might be the best view of the canal. You can see the dome, you can see the theater, you can see the length of the entire Grand Canal, and if you're lucky, you can see the Queen Victoria, the jewel of the Cunard fleet. Please check out our videos on Queen Victoria. We just had an incredible week on that. Just outside the beginning of the canal are these locks. If those look familiar to you, that may mean you're a subscriber to our channel and you saw our Poliano Amare video, where they have a similar display. If you are a couple and you lock these locks on here, you will stay together. We don't need to waste a lock because we love each other so much. So Angie's taken the picture of me and James Joyce, the most famous Irish author of all time, who passed away in 1941, but Ulysses and The Dubliners are my two favorite books ever. Does that sound true?
Nope.
Yeah, okay, they're not my two favorite books ever, but he's an Irishman, so he's my man. This is the Piazza delle Borse, and Neptune's fountain is the highlight. I am just kidding. Holy moly. Trying to compete with the Parthenon up here in Trieste. And then over here looks like the Palazzo Mincuzzi. If you saw our walking tour of Bari, that building right there looks very familiar because it looks like the Palazzo Mincuzzi. It's the same type of architecture. However, it doesn't have the giant sign that says Mincuzzi on it. If you have seen any of our videos on Bari, Italy, where we stayed for a little over a month, this street design will look familiar to you, where they've closed it off to vehicle traffic and they got the restaurant tables in the center. A lot in life is how you choose to use it and view it and look at it. Glass half full or glass half empty. I was very disappointed in our Lecce video, TBH, because just personally I wanted to film the Roman Forum there, and I did, but it was from afar and we really couldn't get too close to it. But now we're in Trieste and they have a Roman Forum. And now I get to show you that. And I knew we were coming here and I knew this was here, so we'll show you. No matter when you come to Trieste, this will be preserved because the government has declared it so. And when this was fully intact, it could seat 6,000 people. And they still occasionally will have performances here, but as you can see, it's been a minute and needs a little landscaping, but that makes it look all the more authentic. Where I am standing here typically would be blocked off, so you wouldn't be able to get there, so you can go through the ticket window up there. There are actually 4 entrances. That's the second one. I already showed you the first one. Those are called ingresso superiore, but don't get any bones about it. You see there's 2 ingresso inferiori there. Try not to make you dizzy. And over there, but that just denotes their height and location. It's actually the ingresso inferiore were the more pricey tickets. And although some events were put on by the government and only more important people were allowed to get in the lower seats. Every Italian park is unique, and that's why we keep bringing them to you. And what makes this one really good is this pond here. Because not only is it very scenic, little statue in the middle, sort of like a mini Boboli Gardens, but there's actually tortoises that have taken up a home here. Yeah, are these tortoises or turtles? Let us know in the comments. They're trying to be on land, but they're... What does that one have on its back? Look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. Over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 20 of them in there. Oh, they got some koi in there. I don't know where that translates on camera. Oh yeah, that one's huge.
Well, there is a lot more to Trieste that we plan on bringing you in next week's video, including the giant stairway, Castello di San Giusto, the Arc di Riccardo, and of course, traditional Italian restaurants we've got on our list. So, if you want to join Angie and I on our adventures, please like and subscribe to the 4 Chains Travel.